Good morning. Okay, well it's wonderful to have John Coates here with us in Queensland today, and we've had once again a really positive discussion about the possibility of a future Olympics here in Queensland for 2032. Of course, today was very significant in that we were able to discuss getting our Olympics task force, the working group, back together in the new year to look at the next stages that we have to go through. Of course, John will talk a little bit about how he met with Thomas Bach and the Prime Minister in Tokyo recently. I've been updated on that meeting, and we will now send a letter to Thomas Bach asking him for an update about the progress of the Tokyo Olympics. It's very important from a Queensland point of view that we get to see what happens with the Tokyo Olympics in this post-COVID world, and hopefully with the positive signs of the vaccine, things could be very positive in the future. So we're here to keep an open mind. I've also asked John to come and address our Cabinet in the new year around early February, and he has accepted my invitation to do that. So I'll hand over to John to say a few words, and also I just wanted to advise everyone that Minister Hinchcliffe, in his capacity as Minister for Sport, will now be assisting me in this role, as Kate Jones did that previously, but she has now retired from politics, and we wish Kate all the very best. So I'll hand over to John. Thanks, John.
Thank you, Premier, and congratulations, Minister. Yes, distancing. I accompanied President Bach to Tokyo 3 weeks ago, and to meet the new Prime Minister, to get the latest reports on their positioning. He confirmed, Sugar, that the Games are going ahead, and all of the arrangements are in place for the Games to go ahead, and I can talk to anyone who would like to separately on that. So the Games are definitely going ahead, postponed Games on the 23rd of July, and all of the countermeasures that need to be put in place are happening. If we have a vaccine, that will make life easier, but whatever happens, the athletes will be allowed into Japan, and we're working through other stakeholder groups. They'll come in on the basis of a clear pre-embarkation test, a post-embarkation test, and then very regular testing, rapid testing during the Games. While we were there, Prime Minister Morrison was also there, and he invited President Bach and myself round to have a meeting with him, where President Bach and he talked on various matters affecting the Olympic movement and the independence of the Olympic movement, those things. But he also reinforced in that meeting that the federal government was fully supportive and fully committed to a Brisbane, South East Queensland, Australian bid for 2032, and their full support. The IOC, we are in what's called continuous dialogue, but so are 4 or 5 other cities. The IOC is meeting each night this week. I go back for a meeting starting at 10 p.m. tonight, and usually at our executive board meetings, the question of the future bids is on the agenda, and we'll see where the IOC sits. It's important that just as well as the Prime Minister affirming his continuing support, what the Premier has indicated today, her desire to move to further discussions with a view to what they call targeted dialogue, that will be reported. I recused myself from that stage of the meeting, and we'll see then what timeline the IOC wants to set for that. But the important thing for us, having taken a break, the two governments, while they were dealing with COVID and their greater responsibilities there, while that's happened, I think with COVID under control in this country largely, that it was time, or is time, for everyone to reaffirm their commitment to these Games, and I think that's going to be very well received. Thank you.